What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about the trophies for Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Now, this is not spoiler stuff. This is simply what Insomniac had tweeted, but there is plenty to go over here, talking about how many trophies they gave, what trophies I believe they didn't give, what you have to do to complete it, and ultimately, though, let me start with this. This is going to be an easy platinum. Spider-Man or Marvel Spider-Man 2018 is a pretty darn easy platinum. I have it. I also have the one for Miles, and I'm going for the third one here as well. This is going to be something that I think a lot of people get, not to diss it at all. I mean, this is a very reachable platinum trophy. So, all right, let's go over a couple different things. Number one, they give us 25. So I counted them. I actually counted them twice. I hope I'm not wrong, but 25 trophies is how many they listed out. Now, I actually just immediately find that pretty cool and pretty interesting. I don't really see this all that often, period, for many, many games online. You know, about a week or two before the game goes live, they normally leak online. To be honest with you, I think next week the trophies for this game have a pretty good shot of just appearing online, so you would get all of them. But for them to, and I feel like they know that. That's kind of why they're doing it, because they know it's only a matter of time, maybe 5, maybe 10 days away, all the trophies are coming out. So why not just post a couple that are on their Twitter? I think that's very, very cool and very, very different as opposed to the rest of the gaming industry. So they give us 25. You go back to the trophies for Spider-Man PS4, just the base game, not the DLCs. There were 51 trophies, and that's probably about average. I mean, some games pushed it a little bit higher, some games a little bit lower. You could, 50, you want to go with like a nice even number, right? We could say 50 trophies. They gave us 25. So, on top of, and we're going to read out these trophies, they give us non-spoiler ones, right? So there's 25 or so. Maybe there's 22, maybe there's 27, but there's some that we have not seen yet. Now, I think a lot of those are going to simply just be the main story, bigger kind of chunks in the main story. Now, we go back to, again, Spider-Man 2018. They had things for like completing Act 1, completing Act 2, completing Act 3, but we also had things for like defeating Electro and Vulture, defeating Lee, defeating Fist, defeating Shocker. So there were some that were tied to, again, literally like kind of progression marks in the game, but then others that were talking about villains, right, talking about beating them. There was one for defeating Taskmaster. So you imagine the defeat Venom one is obviously not going to be shown here, because obviously they wouldn't want to put that out there. I guess it's not a guarantee that is a trophy, but I'm going to say that's like a 99% sure thing, right? Or defeating Craven, things like that. Those we have not seen yet. Again, those will probably leak within the next week or so, but that's just something to kind of throw out there. So let's just quickly kind of go over these. Dedicated, collect all trophies. Superior, 100% complete all districts. Heal the world, finish the main story. To the max, purchase all gadget upgrades. Kit it out, purchase all available suits. Amazing, reach max level. Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, complete all FNSM requests. Foundational, complete all EMF experiments. Evolve, defeat 100 enemies with evolved Venom abilities. Surge, use symbiote abilities 25 times during symbiote surge. Armed and dangerous, defeat 100 enemies with spider arm abilities. Fully loaded, purchase all of Spider-Man's suit tech upgrades. Brooklyn Pride, complete a gift. My Community, complete hard bot. Funky wireless protocols, solve the mystery of the Spider-Bot's origin. Stylish, equip a suit style. Slackline, stealth takedown 25 enemies in stealth from the web line. Hang 10, perform 30 air tricks in a row without touching the ground. Overdrive, as Miles, use reverse flux to pull 6 or more enemies together simultaneously. Soar, using only your web wings, glide from the financial district to Astoria without touching the ground. A new adventure, help Howard. Resourceful, collect a total of 10,000 tech parts. Co-signing, complete all tech stashes. New York, New York, complete all photo ops. A new suit, acquire the black suit. So, there's a couple here and there, but overall, these are very non-spoiler. I like some of the kind of like activity-based things. The one that actually stands out the most to me, Soar, the one using only your web wings, gliding from one place on the map, let's say, to the other without touching the ground. I like those kind of things. A lot of these are kind of just by the books, completing a mission, help Howard, or the one that's like the New York Pride, right? Complete a gift, complete Hard Bop, which is like a mission, right? Those are 2 missions. A lot of them is just leveling things up, equipping suits or swapping out suits and upgrades. Again, very like by the books. You're going to, I think, accomplish a lot of these simply by just playing through the game. The SOAR one, I like to see those things in games where, and I mean, historically, it's been done many, many times, right? Where you kind of perform like a special task in the game that you probably wouldn't think to do unless you saw the trophy, but you're capable of doing it in the game. That's kind of the whole point. In terms of anything that kind of like stands out, I get like a new suit, the acquiring the black suit. It's actually kind of interesting that they even put that, but again, so that's like a story mission, I imagine it's going to be, or maybe a side mission that gets you the black suit. Howard is back, so we know that. Some of the it's a lot of like the photo ops and stuff. I'm not actually a huge fan of seeing that one back, but you're going to be completing a lot of side activities. Those are going to be getting you a lot of the trophies, purchasing all of the gadgets, purchasing all of the suits, all that max level, all that jazz to get the platinum trophies. So pretty cool. The bigger ones obviously are I think the ones that are not shown, but I wonder if what that means is just by simply completing the game, I don't know, 25 or so trophies, let's say. Again, even just 25. If they're hiding 25 trophies, are those all story? I honestly don't believe that. I think maybe, if they do what they did last time, again, even if they break it down into acts, or even if there's like 10 or 12 of like defeating X-Boss, defeating Wraith, meeting Black Cat, something like that. Even if there's like 10 or 12 of them, which would be quite a bit, right? That's only half of, so maybe it actually is going to be lower than 51. I don't know. I think maybe there's some kind of like oddball ones that are more collectible based or things like that they haven't said here. Maybe these aren't all of the collectibles or like maxing out things. Maybe there's other things they aren't saying yet to kind of get us closer, I guess, to that like 50 or so mark. So let me know what you guys think about the trophies. Are you platining the game? You let me know in the comments. Make sure, as always, you're subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on. If you want to check out any of my other YouTube channels, my Twitter, my Discord, all the links are in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all on the next one.